Kalt and welcome to Pandora. When Avatar: The Way of Water releases in cinemas in December, we will be introduced to a whole new threat to Pandora and the Na'vi, that being in the form of the RDA's Recom, the latest weapon used in the fight for the moon. Now before I go on, please note that there will be potential spoilers for the film's plot, especially relating to several characters, so proceed at your own discretion. Taking place over a decade since the original film, a lot of technological advances have taken place for humanity in the intervening years, one of which is the ability to upload the memory of an individual's consciousness into an avatar's body, reconstituting a person and potentially giving them a whole new life. While we don't know the exact details of how this is achieved just yet, I can't help but draw comparisons between this technological rebirth and the one scene used on Jake by Ewa at the end of the first film. It's a brilliant parallel between natural development and technological advancement, and how the theme of the two being at constant oppositions of each other is a constant thread running throughout the franchise. From an article in Empire way back in July, we know that this technology, like most at the disposal of the RDA, will be used as a weapon to help them retake Pandora. The main application of this will be the implanting of soldiers' memories into avatars to create the Recom units, a special ops group designed to be the RDA's muscles, who are well trained for the harsh environments of Pandora. While we don't know how these soldiers become part of the program, one of their members may give us a clue. Thanks to the visual dictionary, we know that one of their group is called Fike. Could this be the same Fike as the SecOps soldier that was part of the assault on the Tree of Souls shown in the first film? We are unsure as to whether he survived the conflict, but if he didn't, the implication would be that most, if not all of these soldiers were MIA and have been given another chance at life. Not only would this give them a strong motivation to hunt down Jake and his family, but could increase stakes for the film, as we still don't know if this process can be repeated. The article goes on to explain how the leader of this group is a character we all know and love, and someone who has personal stake in the conflict. Once again, this is your last chance to turn back without being spoiled anymore. For those of you who are still here, Recom are led by the one and only Miles Quaritch. For years, fans have speculated how he might return in the sequel after he was announced to be returning. Well, thanks to the Empire article, we now know. Using this process, his consciousness was uploaded into a new avatar body, giving him a whole new life and one with far more power than before. It seems he'll be leading the hunt for Jake throughout the film and will be a continued threat in this new form and going forward in subsequent sequels. Stephen Lang, the actor who plays him, described his resurrection as being bigger, bluer, and more pissed off. No doubt he will be far more formidable as a foe to our main characters, and I'm very excited to see how deadly he will be on screen. This threat to the Na'vi, as well as the city-sized complex of Bridgehead, having been described as a weapons-spewing 3D printing facility in the same Empire article, will give Jake and the Metkaina clan a much stronger opponent to go up against, and could mean they will be on the defensive for most of the story. Either way, I'm very excited to see Miles back, and to see this new Recom squad in action when the film comes out. From what we already have seen of them in the first trailer, they certainly live up to the mantle of being a deadly opponent. We will have to just wait and see if the film can explore them properly as a new threat. But what do you think of the Recom? Are you excited to see them in action? And do you think Miles Quaritch will be an even more deadly foe than before? I'd love to hear all your thoughts down in the comments below. But until then, hej alvaj, gievame.